Hi everyone. We will see how to save details of the criminals and the crime committed by them using real-time web platforms. First, I will just give an overview of the entire scenario. This workflow depicts storing the criminal details along with their picture and fingerprint. We are looking into the solution folder where we have stored our database. Inside the database folder, we have fingerprint folder where the fingerprints of existing convicts are stored, and the file is given the name as prisoner ID appended with first name and last name. Same way, we have photos folder that contains the picture of the existing convict, which also follows same naming convention as in fingerprint. Apart from these two, we have three other files which are password protected. We will see one by one. Crime details. Here we have prisoner ID, date of arrest, crime, place of arrest, date of registration, arrested by, nationality and citizen. In personal details, we have first name, last name, date of birth, age, height, weight, gender and prisoner ID. In sensitive details, we have prisoner ID, hair color, eye color, blood type and build. This prisoner ID acts as the common connector among all the three files. Inside the config folder, we have a config file, which has the default camera location wherein the pictures are stored. And also we have password here for the encrypted files. This can be later used in the orchestrator assets. When the solution is executed, the picture of the convict from default location is moved to the database folder. Similarly, the fingerprint from the uploaded location will be moved to the database folder and it will be renamed according to the naming convention followed. Now let's see how the solution runs. This is the upload fingerprint form where we will upload the fingerprint of the convict. I have one fingerprint image in the desktop. I will upload that here. So the uploaded fingerprint didn't match with any of the fingerprints in the database. So this will take us to the new convict form. Here we have to fill these details. First name, last name, date of birth, gender, height, and weight. After filling all these details, let us take the picture of the convict. On clicking the Take Picture button, the camera application will open. Till we click the Capture button, the bot will continue to monitor. On clicking the Capture button, we will be prompted with a message box to retake the picture. If you want to retake, click Yes, else give No. I don't want to retake, so I'm going to give No. Once the picture is taken, the camera application is closed automatically, and the picture of the convict will get loaded in the form. Once it is loaded, the crime details panel and the sensitive details panel will appear. Now we will fill these details. For prisoner ID, we follow a specified format. Let's submit the form. On clicking submit, the details will be stored in the respective locations accordingly. Let's keep this message box aside and view this. Here you can see the fingerprint of the convict, picture of the convict, and the details we entered in the form is populated in the respective files. If you had noticed, we didn't enter the age in the form. It will be auto-calculated based on the date of birth. Now let's go back to the message box. If you have more convict to enter, give yes, else give no. Now I'm clicking yes to showcase the existing convict details. To show that, I will upload fingerprint from database fingerprint folder. So the fingerprint matches found. So this will display the details of the convict. And we can also append the new crime committed by the guilt. As you see, on the right hand side, we get the details of the guilt with whom the uploaded fingerprint matched. Now let us append a new crime committed by the guilt. On clicking submit, only the crime details will be updated in the database. The newly added information will be appended with an hyphen and the rest of the details will remain unchanged. You can see here, it is appended. The personal details and sensitive details remains unchanged. Once this cycle of adding new convict or viewing details of the existing convict is done, this message will be prompted. If you don't have any other fingerprint to upload, then click no to end the process. Now the crime has been registered successfully. We also have handled form dismissed exception apart from other general exceptions. Thanks for watching.